we have Premankur today here with us, All India rank 54 in IIT JEE Advanced 2021. He was also Karnataka state topper in mains in March attempt, All India rank 140 in JEE mains. He also qualified KVPY, SX and SA category, and he is qualified in Olympiads, Astronomy Olympiads, Chemistry Olympiads.
Yeah.
So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir.
How are you feeling like getting 54 ranks?
I'm very excited, obviously, and I guess you could say I'm proud of myself. I'm also very thankful to all of my teachers and my parents and my friends for all their help and support.
So which branch you are taking?
I'm taking computer science at IIT Bombay.
So Premankur, you were so bright from the beginning, or like you?
I've always stood out in my class, but when I came to Fiji, it was a little different because at Fiji there's so much competition, not only in your batch but in the city and in the country, because you write tests with everyone across the nation. So you see a lot of other people who are scoring as good as you or above you, and that's very motivating, and it gets you to work harder. It forces you to think outside the box, and it basically boosts your preparation and your confidence.
So peer group
Yeah.
used to help you.
Yeah. I think the peer group is very important, and at Fiji it's an amazing peer group.
So how much you used to study, like number of hours, like?
I believe more in quality of study than quantity, so only about 6 to 8 hours of study in a day. But
That
it depends.
self-studies,
It depends
that
on
self studies only.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Depends on.
It depends on a lot of factors. How I'm feeling that day, whether I'm interested in a certain subject on that day or not, or whether I have a certain test coming up soon. Then I'll study specifically for that test.
So like every day you used to study all the subjects, or?
Mostly yes. Mostly I would study every day all three: physics, chemistry, and math. But towards the end of the last 2 months, I would focus mostly on chemistry, so that I could memorize and learn the facts very thoroughly.
So which was like your favorite, like physics, chemistry, maths? And
I really enjoyed all the subjects. Certain topics in each subject were very nice for me. Certain topics I didn't like that much.
Okay.
Overall, I really enjoyed physics the most, but chemistry and math I also loved a lot.
Okay. So any like one line of tips you can give on each subject, like like physics, what should be our
Physics,
approach?
I would tell my juniors to understand the concepts and try to look at the intricate details of every problem.
Okay.
And in chemistry,
Because it's more of a conceptual type.
it's more conceptual, and you need to understand thoroughly.
What happens if suppose we are not understanding at initial level?
Then you can solve the questions at maybe a JEE mains level.
First thing comes in mind is like we will understand it someday, or it will never happen. Like so. Did you face any difficulty in understanding some concepts in physics?
Yeah, some certain concepts are very hard to understand, but the teachers, we had professor at Fiji who helped a lot in understanding the intricate details of every concept. He would explain it so that all of us could understand it, and
The teachers
help a lot. Even in math, Gaurav sir has you've helped me a lot understanding certain small details of mathematical concepts, how to derive formulas here and there, any doubts, issues.
Chemistry, like it's more of a memorizing.
Chemistry, it's more of a memorizing, but even there are concepts, but not as many. But for chemistry, I would say you need to consistently read and reread
Consistently.
and solve problems again and again for chemistry.
And like various competitive exams, like how do you approach like the varieties in 11th and 12th, like Olympiads are there?
For me, what I did is I focused only on the JEE Advanced, and all the other exams I gave with the knowledge I learned from JEE Advanced preparation.
You must have oriented yourself some kind of question papers.
I guess you should do mock tests, you should
Mock
do
tests.
previous year questions. If you do maybe last 10 years of previous year questions for KVPY or Olympiads or JEE mains, then you're pretty much set to qualify and score a good rank.
Like this long hours of study for you, especially the exam normally happens in May. and you ended up in October,
Yeah.
September. So how was that period? Like you got extra advantage, or it was a like burnout for you?
For me, it was actually an advantage because I used that time to study and polish things that I was originally bad at. It helped me catch up with my peers in certain subjects or certain topics that I might have lagged behind in. And for me, I think overall it was a pretty good advantage. But towards the end, it does get a little stressful if you wait too long because you get restless because you want the exam to get over. But your teachers, your parents, your friends, they're all there to help you through that and help you out.
Great. So any other any last tip you would like to give to?
One tip I would like to give people is to be calm, stay composed during an exam, and try not to stress out. Whatever happens will happen, and nothing can be achieved by worrying too much or thinking too much. So just try your best, and you will succeed.
Great. Congratulations. So
Thank
what we take away from Premankur is to stay focused and take help of peer group.
Yeah.
That was the key point he told us. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.